Hello. How have you been? It's been a week and a half for me since the upload of my first video, which was called The Inquisitive Crafter. But now my whole family is here. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because my whole family's here. This place is so crowded. Now I am going to go by an inquisitive crafter because when I was messing around on YouTube, I discovered that 3 weeks before I had posted my first video, and another very sweet two ladies had also had a podcast called The Inquisitive Crafter. So it was not my intention to steal their name. I didn't know I'd stolen their name, so now I'm giving it back. They probably don't even know it's gone. And I'll be an inquisitive crafter. I'll post their YouTube channel, so please go like and subscribe them, as an apology also for me for taking their channel and giving it back. So how's it been? My name is Susie. I live in Texas, in the Dallas area. I'm an orchestra teacher, middle school orchestra teacher. I am married with 3 teenagers and young adult children. And my father-in-law also lives with us in our tiny little house here in Texas. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. I go back to school next week. The teachers start, and then the week after the kids come, and I'm never ready for school until about 2 weeks before, and God or my family or a mix of both, something happens where I'm ready to go back. I'm not ready to go back, but I'm excited about the new year, and I have some things planned that I'm looking forward to. Okay, but you don't care about that. You're here to talk about the making, the crafting. So I have been busy working on, I had everything organized and now I'm not, been working on my West Knits mystery sock along. So I am behind. I have not, the 4th clue was released yesterday. Today's Friday, July 28th. So the clue was released yesterday, and I'm not done with clue 3. Yeah, I was like, have I started clue 3? I have. So, but if you're behind too and you don't want to see, look away. It's in my Splash Pad Party bag, made by Adornits. It's my beautiful little, my little bag pool right there. Oh, I don't know what I'm showing you. There, I'm showing you that. So, okay, so my colors are in knit style yarns, emerald and amethyst, and they're merino nylon sock base, I believe. I talked about this and it'll be posted below in the down bar. So this is as far as I've gotten. I am done the cuff and the leg. I shortened the leg because I don't like long socks, and I just wanted to move on. I was getting behind, and I've done the heel flap, and I've finished, is it the gusset where you are decreasing your stitches to get back to your foot count? I've done that. So now I'm just on foot, and I don't know how many more rounds I have to go, but I really like this. I really enjoyed working on this. I thought it was going to be really scary and really hard, and I have made quite a few mistakes and had to go back. Or Stephen West had a great quote in his 3rd clue video. He said, no going back, just go forward in life. And I love that. I think that is a very good philosophy, but my battery might die. I thought I planned for this. And so that's what I do. If I'm wrong on stitch count, I just decrease or increase, whatever. I'm not really into presentation so much. I just like to do it. But I have really enjoyed this. Now, you can't knit and watch TV. You can't do anything with this except for do this. And that has been a little bit of a challenge, but it happened at a good time of the year for me since I'm a teacher and I don't do much in the summer except drive people around. So it was really good for me. I took pictures of the directions, and on my phone, I have an iPhone, and I can edit the picture and highlight what rows I've done. So that works out really well for me to do it that way. I'm not falling behind, losing my place. I am really good about keeping my place, and I think I'm really good about remembering, and then I get up and do things, and I come back and I go, wait, am I on row 15? Am I on row 17? Have already done this. So it's just better if I go ahead and mark it down. Somebody online, I don't know if it was for this pattern or not, on the down cellar splash pad chat, they were talking about how they write out clues on note cards and then just turn them over when they're done. I thought that was really good. I did try to make reminders on my phone of every line, and that was very satisfying, but a little bit more time consuming. I don't need to work that hard. If I could just take a picture and then highlight the lines that I've done. So anyway, I've really enjoyed this. Will I enjoy it enough to make the second sock? I hope so. But school's starting and my focus automatically goes to other things. But that's been taking up the majority of what crafting time that I've had, I feel like, at least when I'm home sitting on the couch. I finished my Shark Week Sock Week socks that I was working on for Nitty Natty's Sock Week. I had done one before the event, which was the second week in July, I think, and then I did the other one during the event. So it doesn't show up very good here. This is where my love for green struggles, because this is green, lime green, and this is green also. So I don't know that it shows up very well, but there's my sock. I have ginormous feet. They don't fit on this sock blocker. This is an extending sock blocker that I got from One Big Happy Yarn Co. And I thought it was so cool because you can take this part off. It's like a puzzle, and you can click it so that it's longer, but I need something that's fatter because I have large feet. But I still like it because it's green, and it would look really good on my wall if I hung it up there. So I learned how to do a picot bound edge or sewn edge. I've never done that before. That was really cool. And the lace I found was very forgiving. There's the second sock. It's very, to me, it's forgiving because you can't really tell what the heck's going on. So there are 1,000 million mistakes in this sock, and you can't really tell because it's just supposed to, I think it looks like vines brambling up. There's not, my lighting's not very good for this, I guess. But I've already worn these like 3 times, so I didn't block them beforehand because my sock blockers aren't bad enough. But my feet are, so that works out. And it's very comfortable. It was Knit Picks Stroll Fingering in the grass colorway. And that's hysterical because that's what the pattern's called. I guess it was the Fancy Feet, what is it called? The Fancy Sock Set, I think is what it's called. The Sunday grass pattern. That was the pattern called. So I like that it is named after the colorway. So those are done. All right, my birthday socks are in a bag. Donna's Designs, which I got from Fiber Nymph Dye Works. This was a splash pad party bag, like a sponsor bag, and I love it because I love ocean, plus green and blue, always good, and the yarn goes with the bag. So I had finished one sock. There we go. And it goes, look how good it goes with the, look, it's disguised, you can't hardly see it. So good. Looks like the sun dappling on the water. Maybe there's coral like right underneath the surface, and you can see all the little creatures going in and out. So I really like this, and it's really soft. It feels really good. And I'm on the second sock, but I've only done this. These are the Rose City Rollers pattern, and I'm working on the heel. I have a problem with heel flap and gusset in that sometimes I start with slip stitch on the knit side, and sometimes I start with a knit stitch. I think it's supposed to be knit slip, but it doesn't work out, so I'm having to knit twice at the end. I don't know. And my counts are right. I need to look back at the pattern. I don't know why I always decide that I know how to knit. I don't. I have no clue. But I like it. Oh, the other thing I thought was interesting about this yarn, here it is in the cake. Like so bad. I don't see any white really in there, but the sock looks like bubbles. Like the white on it is like a bubble, you know, like bubbles going up, because there's white showing through where the dye didn't take, and I'm assuming that was purposeful, but I like it. It adds that mystique to it. So anyway, I wish I could finish by Tuesday. I think that's when the splash pad party ends, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I haven't knit in, like, I've knit 4 rows, excuse me, in 2 days. So I did use my Sock Week 2023 sock ruler, which I really like. It's got the feet sizes of shoe sizes on one side, and then it's just a ruler on the other side. And I do love doing that. So I bought these slap bracelets, not these slap bracelets, but slap bracelets for my kids last year, because I'm an orchestra teacher and we want their wrists to be straight. I thought it'd be funny to give them one of these if they got that, and if they were able to play with straight wrists, but I was afraid it would hurt. But I don't know. I find the slight sting satisfying. That's probably weird about me, but I would never do that to a kid. Full disclaimer. I mean, I'd think about it, maybe. But I'm just kidding. I would not do that to a kid. So I am doing these on 9-inch circulars, which I don't care for. That's not my favorite. But once you get on the foot and you're just going, that is fast. Like, you're amazed at how fast you seem to knit because you're not doing anything. I still have to move the stitches along a lot. I think I'm a tight knitter, I don't think. When I look at it, it doesn't seem tight, but I've been told I'm a tight knitter, so I'll assume other people know. Oh, I made a note here. I forgot. I wanted to say I learned how to knit jogless stripes with the West Knit sock pattern, and that's really cool. I like learning new things. I was very curious about that. All right. Next project I've been sort of working on is my mom's birthday sweater. Her birthday is past, so now it's my mom's Christmas sweater because I did not finish. There's a whole bunch of ends everywhere. This is a crochet project. It's called the Amimono sweater by Marley Bird. She was having an informal knit along, crochet along, excuse me, on Facebook, and I've always wanted to make this pattern, so I jumped right in. And then it took forever, and the sleeves were kind of baffling to me. Well, I think the biggest thing that's bothering me is I didn't get gauge. And I'm looking at this, and the measurements are not, well, because I didn't get gauge, I know. But because I was a little bit off on I was spot on my, what do you call it, height gauge? That sounds dumb. Length, but not my width. My width was more than required. So I went down a size. I'd already gone down 2 hook sizes. I wasn't going to go down anymore because the fabric would have been too tight. But so because I have only crocheted like 2-3 sweaters, I just don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to fit? Is it going to be too big? Is she going to like it? That's the biggest fear. But if she doesn't like it, somebody will, because it's nice fabric. I can't remember what yarn this is in, but I talked about this last time. It's a powdery blue. So I'm working on one sleeve. And also, I don't know what the instructions are coming up, so I can't just pick this up and work on it. I have to like read things and figure things out. So that's making me stop, but it's gonna happen. Just everything has its season. And there's the other sleeve, but I haven't been working on that. I've just been working on the one. So it's beautiful. The stitch pattern is nice. Like, I think this is gonna be a gorgeous sweater for me because it's my size, even though my mom is tiny. I don't know what's happening. I don't understand. Anyway, It's been fun to work on, but it's just not working out. Oh, this is the Knit Picks Heatherly Sport Weight. Is it Love Crochet? Well, anyway, it's their Sport Weight Heatherly. It's a the blue color. I don't know what the colorway is called. It's not on the thing, but it's nice. It's a nice powder blue. I think it was called denim, and it's not my kind of. I like dark denim. It's not my kind of denim, but it'll fit. If it fits my mom, it'll go perfectly with all of her clothes because she likes that color. Okay, next. So I'm a teacher, and every year, my hallway, the fine arts hallway, we make little gifts for each other, you know, welcome back to school, have a great first day. We're very close, very good work group. So this year, I don't have a plan. I don't know what I'm making because some of these girls and guys have been there. It's hard to crochet for a guy. I like to make things. I think it's funny to try to see if I can make something for every occasion. It makes me laugh. So, and crochet's faster for sure. So I'm never gonna knit anything for anybody, but I will crochet. But I am making some keychains for people that used their keychains a lot last year, and for we have a new person on our staff, so I'm gonna make a keychain for her. And so I made this is the garnet bead keychain by Hooked on Homemade Happiness. The pattern is not on Ravelry, but it is on the web, so you can find it. It looks like that. It's a good sturdy keychain, fits perfectly. I have a little, forgive my ends, I have the attachment for the keys, and then I'm gonna take the yarn and like sew it, knot it right there, so it'll look all like professional, like you'd buy it. And it feels really good on the wrist, and you can wash it if you want to, if you have a plan for this. The colorway, or this is the Circulo Duna cotton yarn in the my notes are down here, the 1928 colorway, which is a blue, and it seems really sturdy. I held the yarn double because it's a sport weight, and I like the way it came out. Our colors are royal blue and white at my school, so this is not royal blue. It's like, I'm not good with colors. It's a blue. A lighter blue, denim blue. So I think it's good. I'm gonna make a couple more. And it was really fast. It took me like one show to make it. So we were watching Strange New Worlds, the Star Trek show, which is really good. You should watch it. I have this cute little stitch marker on my bag, a little fudge pop, not fudge pop, well, I don't know what that is, but a little summer firecracker popsicle that I got in a Yarnable box, and this is in a bag by Donna's Designs. And it's whales, and I love it. I love whales. So there's that. Okay, so I've gotten 2 acquisitions. Well, 1 acquisition, but it's 2 things that I wanted to show you. I got some yarn sleeves from, where is this from? CraftyThatWay.ca, and there's the whole reason I got it is because I love dragons, and they had a dragon sleeve. I haven't used them because I wanted to have them all fresh. I got a mushroom one and the dragon one, and they'll just keep your skeins nice and tidy. I guess they look good on the shelf, maybe is the idea. They are stretchy, so they'll collapse. But I'm trying to do more center pull things. When I wind my yarn, do it more center pull oriented, and so hopefully this will help with that. And they'll look really cute. I like mushrooms because I like gnomes. Thanks, Sarah Shira. Imagine Landscapes Designs. We talked about that last week. But dragons are a thing. So I'll let you know how I like those. But they feel really good, and they're super cute. Okay, let me see. What else do I have on my notes? Let me take a sip. I've been talking a mile a minute. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that watched the last video, and for the comments. That was really nice. It was such a surprise to see so many graciously watch it. My plan is to, I have two plans. My plan is to podcast send a podcast out every other week on Wednesdays, but I might try some every week. I mean, I'm saying this knowing I'm going back to work, so. But I would like to do it every week, but I can't do those gnome videos or the Picket videos the little scenes, the stories at the end. I can't do that every week because I'm not the one editing. My brother edits, and he's also, has a life. So I may do like a full video and then a shorter video every other week so that you're getting content every week. But definitely every other week. We'll see about the every week thing. We'll just kind of play it by ear. I just read on a recommendation from Craft, Cook, Read, Repeat. They're a audio podcast. I read The Mostly True Story of Tanner and Louise by Colleen Oakley. I'll put a picture up here of the book. I read it on my Kindle. I had got the book for my mom's birthday. And then another book that they also recommended on that podcast called The Thursday Murder Club. Then I thought about it when I was reading the books. I thought it was really clever and cute, and it seemed like stuff that my mom would be interested in, like mysteries and stuff. And then, the Tanner and Louise book is not a mystery. Well, sort of a little mystery, not too much though. But then I was like, oh my gosh, my mom may not appreciate that I got her 2 books with octogenarians in them. So sorry, Mom. That wasn't the plan on your birthday to remind you of age. But I enjoyed the Tanner and Louise. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. So highly recommend. And my mom's enjoying it too. And the Thursday Murder Club, I'm really enjoying too. I got sucked in pretty fast. I didn't think I was going to like it at first because I don't remember who wrote the Thursday Murder Club. So I'll talk about that when I'm finished with the book. But the fonts are different based on, like, if it's a newspaper article, I think, or a diary entry, and my eyes don't like different fonts, so that was a little different, but it was good. The Tanner and Louise book is good, and I recommend. Craft, Cook, Read, Repeat, you know what you're talking about. I'm now reading another book that I was going to give away that they recommended. I had it on my giveaway pile, and then they said no, they really liked it, and I wasn't liking it, so now I'm gonna try again. I'll hold on to it. Okay. All right, so a little bit of life stuff, and maybe you won't care because it's teacher oriented. It's orchestra oriented, which is extra nerdy. But I am looking forward to going back to work because I am trying this year a experiment with gamifying orchestra. Gamification is a big deal in education and in business models because everybody likes video games. Everybody of a certain age likes video games, and we're trying to get these people to like working too or going to school. So this is my 30th year to teach. I need something fresh and something new, and I'm pretty excited about this. I've been reading Explore Like a Pirate. I took you can see the half price sticker. I've been taking a course on the website that Michael Matera, the author, put out, and I can't remember the website, but I'll try to put that down below if you're interested. And I've been looking and listening to as many podcasts as I can find on gamifying that I can understand, because I'm not a big gamer, but I like games. It's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty interesting, and I'm super thrilled to have something to look forward to and going back. So wish me luck, because I'm very, very scared, but excited, but scared. Other than that, all I've done is drive. So this is what I have done all summer.